So back in the UK after Groceryshop out in Vegas, it was a really fantastic show. What was most exciting about it was the fact that pretty much everyone there recognised that online grocery is not just here to stay, but it's set to explode massively. The big kind of stat from the show that everyone was on board with was 1.3% of total grocery in the States is online now. But if it keeps growing at the rate it's growing, that's going to be worth 20% of the total market by 2023. Rather than talk all about the different things that I saw, I wanted to just mention the kind of key things I saw from the talks that I really took away and got me thinking. So the first of those was Andy Katz-Mayfield from Harry's. I think that business has huge potential and they know it. They started out as a D2C brand, and what they've done now is launch their product into retailers. In doing so, they've realised they've hit upon the formula for how to unlock new categories, and that's what they're setting out to do. Sanjeev Mehra from EOS stood out really just because of the focus they had on product and how they reimagined what lip gloss is. There's something he said which I loved. The consumer should feel a moment of delight every time she came into contact with our product. That's all we did. And I kind of found that interesting because I thought, well, why stop at the product? Why can't people feel that way after experiencing marketing? Kind of leading from that was Nina Barton from Kraft Heinz. So they've cottoned onto the potential of this, and that the fact that we can use digital not just to broadcast to people, but to make things that make their lives easier. So I've talked before at IGD about how we have price as a focus when it's actually cost that people care about. The difference being price is what we're willing to pay for something, cost is what we'll sacrifice to get it. And the Kraft Heinz research confirmed this. So they found that 35% of shoppers value convenience and saving time over saving money. Well, that's huge, that's only 4 in 10 people. And when you take that online, it goes up even further. It goes to 70%. They also found that people spend over 40 minutes a week planning meals. So they've really kind of cottoned onto the fact that they can sell more product simply by giving people more engaging, interactive, helpful ways to access the product. They weren't unique in this. Shay Huang from Boxed also said something that resonated with me. Many brands don't really live, they are purely transactional, but creating more engaging experiences creates higher conversions. That's an ethos he's embedded into his company Boxed, and it's taken it from 0 to 100 million in revenues in 36 months. Last but not least, Luke Jensen from Ocado, who completely destroyed this narrative that online grocery can't be profitable. His presentation just walked through step by step how Ocado have done that. And whilst the sexy robot warehouse is what gets all the attention and drew all the gasps, that's a new thing. They got to profitability from 2 distribution centres, a great website, and some really smart maths. So that's about it, really. The kind of main thing that I took from all this was that the things that we've been talking about to our clients for the past 5 years are really starting to take centre stage now and get the kind of global recognition they deserve. Now, that's exciting for marketers, but I think also really what's most exciting is it's better for people, because you've got brands with these billions of dollars to spend on marketing, and rather than spending it on ways to shout at people through banners, billboards and TV ads, that money's now going to start pouring into things that make people's lives that little bit easier. And I think that's a huge opportunity for all of us to live up to. So, exciting times. Thanks very much.